get right to it. My first guest, one of the funniest women in the world, one of my favorites, 5 Emmys, folks, and she's still a kid. Her new comedy series, Tracey Takes On, debuts tomorrow night on HBO. Please welcome the one, the only, Tracey Ullman.
This place has changed.
Yes, it has changed. It's a whole new...
You're so close now, I can smell the aftershave and the cheap hair products. Used to be miles back there.
Those days
Do you know,
are gone.
I was on The Tonight Show 12 years ago for the first time, and I remember those big multicoloured curtains. Do you remember the rainbow curtains?
Yeah.
Are they folded up in a box somewhere?
I think so.
In an NBC closet. Tonight Show curtains. Jay had it written on the side of the box, you know. It really has, Jay. Goodness, you kids. And it's a risque show. That thing with the kid with his head through the bars.
That's
Jay, isn't that naughty? Even I wouldn't do that on HBO.
Oh,
Jay's very,
stop.
you devil.
Stop.
You.
I have seen your shows on
You're so
HBO.
impish, Jay
Please.
Leno.
And you look great, by the way. You look...
Thank you very
You
much.
look better than you did 12 years ago.
Thanks.
Look how thin you are. You're slender.
I know, a bit of
Sexy, funny.
liposuction does wonders. No. I've had 2 kids, so I'm not that chubby little, you know, puppy fat thing.
No, but it's...
I look better as I get older, I
Yeah.
think. I'm one of those people, you know, all those blonde friends of mine that beat me to all the jobs, you know, when I was 16. I'm glad I'm a brunette now. Aren't you, brunettes?
They're probably brunettes now, too, by the way. Now, you've come back. You're living here in Los Angeles? You've come back from...
Yes, I spent a couple of years in England, and Mabel realised that she'd have to decide what class she would be in.
Now, how old is
England.
Mabel, your daughter, now?
Mabel is menopausal.
Menopausal,
As
really?
I said,
They
but
grow
we've got her on the hormone replacement therapy, and she's a lot happier. But I'm not to talk about her anymore.
No?
Because I think that Mabel will be on a show when she's older with Kathy Lee Gifford's son, Cody. You know that show? Kids whose mothers talked about them too much on TV. They'll be there with their psychiatrists and their counsellors and stuff, so I better not talk about her anymore. I'm the embarrassing mother that if we go to a restaurant, I have to sit at another table. Stupid. I mean, she's really dumb. And I say, are your bosoms growing yet? Oh, shut up! Just shut up!
See,
What happens, you know?
I always imagine your child to be like the daughter on Absolutely Fabulous. You know, that
Yes.
the parents are just nuts and the kids are just so embarrassed.
Yeah,
by
me and
them.
my friend Mandy, we sort of like, you know, she calls us the ab fabs. Yeah, we're like the
Like, is she
always
embarrassed?
looking for some anti-aging, rejuvenating cream in airports. That's me.
Does she take your clothes? Does she like your rings and things like
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. Yeah, sort of. She's got her own style,
Yeah,
Mabel.
yeah.
She's very much an individual. Yes?
Now, England, there's a bit more of it. Like you mentioned the class thing, but it is a
Yeah.
bit more sort of class conscious. What
Well,
do you say?
it is. It's terrible. I mean, Mabel began to realise after she'd been there a while, she said to my husband and I, now, let me get this straight. She said, Mummy's common, but Daddy's really common, right? So it's like,
What does that mean?
it's time to go, you know. But, so anyway, I come back here for, I go back and forth, but I pay tax in this country if anybody needs to know. If the tax man's watching, you have to... I'm part of the system.
Now, did you run into Princess Di? I imagine you would move in the same circles.
Actually,
yeah?
I do. I run in the park in London, and I see Princess Di.
She runs in the park?
No, she doesn't. She's always in a car, you know.
Oh,
She nearly ran me over one day, seriously. She went, sorry. You know, and I thought, this is nice, you know, nearly divorcee, living across the park, and I can't just say, come over, have a cup of tea, you know. Have you seen Falcon Crest? You can't say that to them. But I like her because she stood up and said, there's something wrong here. Do you know what I mean? I like Diana, and I have a plan for Diana. I think she should move to Palm Beach because there's other posh people who ride horses and do polo, right? And then she should have her own TV show, and then she should start dating her trainer. You know, some nice big hunky guy that appreciates what she looks like. I mean, why live in a goldfish bowl in London? Come here, love.
But she's done that already. She's dating her trend. When I don't think she got on a horse in 5 years. She was that instructor, wasn't she?
I don't know.
Wasn't he sort of a hunky guy?
I do like her, though. I have a...
Well, she seems very nice.
It's not that she's nice. She's not a rocket scientist, but, you know, she's clever. Anyway, I shall get into trouble. They told me if I talk about royalty on television anymore, they're going to put me in the tower when I go back to London.
Really? You get into trouble?
Yes, some MPs wanted to do that,
Now, how about Fergie? She's $5 million in debt.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she'd just have to go into Hello magazine again. She'd just have to do another photo spread with the kids.
Well, that's what you should do. I mean, you know what I think? Like those photos of
You met her, didn't you, Jay?
Yes, I did.
Were you impressed?
She seemed all right.
Yeah, she seemed jolly, very jolly.
How much do naked photos of the royal family go for? They go for like 100 grand. All she has to do is take a Polaroid, take her top off, go snap, snap, sell them until she reaches $5 million.
I know, yeah, snap, snap. What's this, Jay? The snap, snap thing.
That's a guy's idea of a nude picture. Lift up your shirt, snap.
Snap.
Now, let me ask you about your show, Tracey Takes On. I was very impressed, by the way, in People magazine, 5-page.
Oh, my goodness, I know. It's very nice of HBO.
No, that's great. Well, obviously, they are very impressed with your show.
Yeah, it's good fun. I decided I wanted to do another show, and I like doing variety, as you can see. But I thought that the old Tracey Ullman show was so exhausting. It was like doing a pilot every week. So I thought if I do this theme of Tracey Takes On, I can repeat characters and go back to this central theme. And, like, takes on royalty, for instance. I do plenty of that, and takes on romance and death and vanity. You do?
I pulled some stills. Now, let me see. Now,
but you don't show clips on this show. What are you scared of?
Now, who is that? That's you?
There's me.
Now, who is that character?
That's Mrs. Nunaning. This is a woman that I buy donuts from when I'm writing. And she's so funny. I thought, you know, she's got to be in the show. She's got a comment on everything.
And what is her...
That makeup was murder, by the way. It was like being buried alive.
And what is she, Korean or Vietnamese?
No, she's indeterminate Asian in these politically... Heaven forbid I should get into trouble. You see, so you have to do sort of like a 70-year-old Asian woman, and then you do the antithesis of her, which is chick. The Middle Eastern cab driver. Who, hey, Jay, you want to check out some chicks? You like sex? Hey! Go!
Now, was that his opinion of himself?
You've been in this guy's cab, right? Hey, pretty lady, you like to have sex? You know those guys who go, well, and you say to them, where are you from? What are you, secret police? You know those guys? And this guy is always responsible for all the hit movies. You get in his cab and it's like, you know, Andrew Lloyd Webber, I said to him once he's in my cab, you should do Phantom of the Opera. And he does it and it's a big hit. What do I get, you know? What do I get? It's always, oh, it was you, was it, chick? Oh, they're always responsible. I told Jay Leno he should start doing more risky stuff on his show. And now he's #1 and he doesn't want to know me.
Well, you know what I like?
I covered myself with hair that way, stuffed like a fake willy down my trousers. and I do a lot of this, hey, when you dance with a chick. But you know, but if you say you'll dance with a guy in a disco like that, that's what they get up and do, hey, So then my 4-year-old son shows up on the set, and he was terribly disturbed to see his mother covered in hair with a fake penis. You can't say penis on NBC. We all right with penis on NBC?
Yeah,
Thank you very much. I'm on HBO now, and I just can do anything. They say to me, can you show your breasts more in this episode? Really? Really? Okay.
Do you still do the old ones? You still do Fern?
Fern Rosenthal, Long Island, yes. I have to do Fern all the time. I am Fern. I'm
There's Fern right there.
Yes! Yes! Look at her there. You know what she's saying? I have such gas. Oh. And the wonderful Michael Tucker helps me out there.
Oh, yeah.
And not a lot of actors will have a comb-over hair denial hairstyle and knee socks. Not a lot of guys will do that, but Michael Tucker will. And Julie Kavanagh's back with me.
Well, the show is on. It's tomorrow night at 10:30 on HBO. It's called Tracey Takes On.
And watch the premiere. Julie and I play a lesbian couple who French kiss, but I'm doing it on my show because I know how wary Jay is of women kissing on his show.
I don't mind at all.
I would not French kiss Julie Kavanaugh.